Hi again, it's me, Em. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for joining me and welcome to Makeup Ray. Alright, we're here today to do another decluttering of my eyeliners. It's going to be a little bit of a long video, which is why I separated my brown and black eyeliners. I don't know about you, but I feel like decluttering videos are like ASMR for the eyes. Anyone else? I don't know. There's something about seeing people's collections and seeing kind of how they curate them. And I don't have like a mega collection compared to some influencers, but I definitely have a really large collection of makeup compared to the average person. And these are my personal items, nothing that's in my kit. That's a whole different story. That's completely separate. So let's go into the makeup drawer and start kind of swatching and getting rid of stuff. Hello. And then I'll pop out so you can see the liners. Hope this is in focus. I had trouble with that the last time. So this is from Starlit Beauty. This is called All I Want Is Peace, Love, and Chocolate. So obviously a brown eyeliner. I haven't grabbed for this one in a while, and I remember using it for eyebrows at one point. It's still really smooth. I don't grab for it though. I'll keep an eye out and see if this is something I end up using and grabbing for. So for now, I'm going to keep it. Alright, I have this Wet n Wild Kohl pencil. This one's called Bronzed. I've had this for a really long time. I haven't... yuck. Hold on. I'm going to sharpen it and see what happens. No, it's just breaking and it's clumpy. Look at that. Yeah, it just kind of clumped and broke. So I'm going to get rid of this. Alright, next up is this L'Oreal retractable pencil in Espresso. Oh, wow. This is a really deep brown. Look how deep that is. That's pretty. I haven't used this in a while though, so this is kind of old, but it's still working. It's not my favorite one, obviously, since I don't grab for it, but I'm going to hold on to it and see if I grab for it in the next couple of months, and if I don't, then I'll declutter it. Next up is this Trestique one. Oh, it's kind of coming out. Ooh, see that? It's just like popping out. What a bummer, because I really like Trestique. Yeah, this is dried out. I'm going to have to toss this. Sad. I really like Trestique. Alright, next up is this Jessie's Girl eyeliner in Copper Rose. I am really sad that Jessie's Girl is no longer a thing, and this is still working. I really like the design that it has the pencil sharpener in the cap, because, I mean, if you lose your pencil sharpener, you have one right there. And I really like this color. I haven't worn it in a long time. Almost a cinnamon color. I haven't used this in a while, but I need to, so I'm keeping that. Next up, ooh, is this juuuuust one in Chocolat. Whoa, hello. I don't think that's supposed to happen. That's not supposed to happen. Now it's not coming out. Let's sharpen it and see what happens. I remember, whoa, hello. Now it just did this again. Yeah, this is beautiful, but the fact that it came out like that, and if I pull on it, I don't know. I mean, that's not supposed to happen. I mean, this has happened to several of my pencils. Not gonna lie, it definitely has like a phallic look to it. Sorry if that's TMI. But this is a beautiful like bronzy brown, but oh, look at that. It just broke. This is a maybe because it's beautiful. I haven't used it and it might be a little too old. But I'm gonna put it in a maybe pile for now just to see. Alright, next is this NYX one in Taupe. I haven't used this in a while. Oh yeah, that's still nice. I never used this as an eyeliner. I used this actually for eyebrows. This was really good when I had blonde hair. I don't know that I would use this otherwise. Oh, it's an eye and eyebrow pencil. It's definitely perfect for the eyebrows. This one's a maybe because I don't grab for it and I don't know that I would. This one's tough because it's such a pretty brown. You know what? If I keep it and I make myself use these browns, then I might get to it. So I'll keep this one for now. Alright, next up is another Wet n Wild pencil. This one is in Mink Brown. Oh, that actually is way creamier than the last one. This one's definitely a cooler, deeper brown. It's not as deep as the L'Oreal one. It has more of a yellowy tone to it, but it's very creamy. Some of these Kohl pencils were never my favorites from Wet n Wild. They used to be $1. I don't know if they still are, but this is actually really nice. This one I would use. So I'm going to put this in the heat pile for now. Alright, next up is this Buxom liner, and this one is in Knock Twice. I remember these were like some of my favorites for a while. This one is a very nice satin taupe shade. This would be beautiful with people who have green or blue eyes just because of that shade. I don't find myself using it, but I feel like I need to because I am a sucker for satiny browns on my eyes. So if I use this liner on its own, I think I could see myself doing that. So I'll hold on to that for now. Alright, next up, this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Iced Mocha. This packaging looks really bad though. I don't know if it's just the label that got messed up. That's weird. You see those little ridges like right here? That's really odd. But there's plastic here, so I don't think it has affected the product any. And the product, oh, these two are so similar. The Buxom and the NYX one. The NYX one is slightly more on the warmer side, whereas the Buxom one is a little bit more cool. But honestly, you would not be able to tell the difference. I really don't want to get rid of this because I like it, but I haven't used it, and this kind of has me worried that this might not be good anymore. I think it's just the labeling that got messed up. This weirds me out though. Yeah, this one smells bad, so I'm going to get rid of the NYX one. I'm going to keep the Buxom. Next up, oh, this one's one of my favorite eyeliners. This one's from Clinique and it's called Black Honey. It's one of my all-time favorites. This one's definitely a cooler brown, but it's like the deepest chocolatey, almost wine color. It is so creamy and so smooth and such an intense deep brown. And I am actually almost out. So I've used this quite a bit. So I'm keeping that. I actually have used this recently. Next up is this MAC. This was a limited edition one, and this is called Hand Forged. It's the most beautiful gold. Look at that. And it has like a slight sparkle to it. That one's pretty. I haven't used it in a while, but I need to because it is really pretty. But I'll keep that for now, unless I find a gold that I like better, but I don't really have a lot of gold eyeliners. Alright, next is this e.l.f. liquid liner in brown. Yeah, that's dried up. So that's going in the garbage. Alright, next up is this. This is definitely going in the garbage. It's another Wet n Wild pencil. Yeah, that needs to go in the garbage. Alright, next up is this Cella eyeliner in brown. I haven't even opened this yet. It's a liquid liner, so I don't have any brown liquid liners since I just threw the e.l.f. one away, so I'm keeping that for now. This one is a Smashbox gel, or Photo Angle Pure Pigment Gel Liner. It's, actually, I haven't opened this yet. I have a feeling I might not like it because of the Benefit one that I discarded, but I'm going to hold on to this and see if I like it. If I don't, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. This one's in Cocoa. I do like a good brown gel liner, but I just don't have my hopes up about this, but I haven't tried it yet. Next up is this Jordana liner in Morning Coffee. This is also one of my favorite browns. This one is just a deep, lovely brown shade. It's a little bit more on the neutral side than the Clinique one, which has a little bit more red to it. The L'Oreal one is a little bit more yellow, and this one here, this Wet n Wild one, is definitely way more yellow. So there's definitely a huge difference between all four of those dark browns. Do I need all of these browns? Not really, but I really do like this Jordana one. If you need a really good drugstore liner without breaking the bank, I recommend, highly, highly recommend the Jordana liners. They're really good. Next up is this Balm Mr. Right Now. It looks like I'm missing the lid to it, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be dried out. Yeah, this is completely dried out, unfortunately. I wonder what happened to the lid. This was such a beautiful eyeliner. It was that perfect kind of antique gold shade. Ugh, that bums me out. Ugh, okay. Well, garbage. Next up is another Buxom one. This one is called Here's My Number. Whoops, I need to sharpen that. This was another one of my favorite browns. This one, oh, this is so creamy. It's very similar to the other ones I have, but the other ones are not as creamy. This one I'll keep for the waterline. I really like this one. keeping that. I know I'm not really decluttering much, am I? Okay. Next up is this Sephora crayon. I actually just recently got these, so this one I know I'm going to keep. This I would use more as an eyeshadow base than anything else. So yeah, I really like these. I bought like 7 or 8 of these at Sephora, and they're like $14, $15, but really like these. Keeping that. Another buxom one. This one is in Come Over. This one is absolutely stunning. Are you ready for it to just knock your socks off? This one has some glitter in it, and it is really beautiful. I haven't used it in a while, but I am going to keep that. This one is an auto eyeliner in black brown from LA Colors. I'm going to declutter. I'm going to give this away because I already know I'm not going to use this because I haven't used it so far. We're getting there. The next one here is the Beauty for Real Eyeline 24/7 and 24 karat. Oh, this one's gold. Yay! Oh, and it's really creamy. Okay, that makes me happy. This one is just really soft and creamy. It's a bit more yellow than the MAC one that I'm keeping, which is right here. So I'm keeping this. This one's beautiful. Next up is a mini nano liner from Sephora. This one is a champagne color. This one's called Pearl Beige. I use this on the waterline all the time because it just brings some beautiful light to the eyes without it being stark white. When it does catch the light in the eyes, it's so beautiful. This was $5 from Sephora. The little nano liners seem like such a lot of money for something so small, but honestly, this has lasted me a really long time. Something that's similar that I purchased is this Blonde Ambition. The Pearl Beige definitely has a golder, more beige tone, whereas this one's more of a pinky peach. I use both of them on the waterline, and it's beautiful, or you can use them in the tear ducts. I'm keeping both of them because they're just really beautiful and catch the light so nicely. And then finally, I have this starry eyeliner gel in brown. It looks like it might have dried up, so let me grab a brush. Oh, it actually is not dried up. Oh wow, look at that. That is awesome. That is just so smooth and pigmented. I'm going to draw a little heart. Anyway, I guess I'm keeping that. That actually might be better than using the Smashbox one. I remember using this quite a bit, and then I forgot I had it. So I haven't decluttered much from this particular session. I mean, these are still a lot of eyeliners to play with, but they're definitely, at least I've gone through them and I know that these are all good. And then going back to this Jouer one. Alright, let's see. It's not as creamy as the others, but I know that it would stay longer. I haven't used this Jouer one in a long time. So I think I'm going to keep this Jouer one and see if I reach for it and grab for it. If I don't, then I'll declutter that along with some of these others, like the Smashbox gel liner. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to like it, but I want to try it anyway because I haven't used it yet. So that, my friends, is what's left of the browns. Not horrible. 6 eyeliners are going in the garbage because they're no longer good and viable. And then 1 is being given away. So that's not a bad deal. I can't complain too much. So now to wash this off. So we're going to go through the rest of these whites and grays and those sorts of things. So I already know this is brand new, so I'm keeping it because I just recently bought that. Alright, first up is the Smashbox Photo Angle Pure Pigment Gel Liner in Smoke. Oh, this one is open. I don't remember if I liked this or not. I kept the brown one because I hadn't used it yet. If this is anything like the Benefit, yeah, it is very much like the Benefit one. Yikes. Yikes. See that crumbling? I'm decluttering this. This is terrible. I don't know why any brand like Benefit or Smashbox did this. That's in the trash. That's just awful. Alright, next up, oh, this one's brand new. This one is a liquid liner. Oh, it's in coal. Oh, so it's gray. I don't know if I have any gray liquid liners, so I'm probably going to keep that for now. This one's also still in its shrink wrap. It's the Palladio white eyeliner. I remember buying this as a backup, but I haven't reached for it. So I'm going to put this in the maybe pile and see if I end up needing to replenish a white liner after, you know, getting rid of some of the others. So this is maybe. Next up is this Berry Cosmetics in, I don't even know what that's supposed to say. Time Spin? Oh, Love My 2-in-1 Glitter Stick. So this is not quite an eye. Oh, wow. I was expecting this to be dried out since the lid is missing. But this is really, really creamy. This is really creamy. And it does have little specks of glitter in it. But I haven't reached for this in so long. I know I'm not going to use this. I haven't used it. It's really old. I'm just going to declutter it. Alright, next up is this, I think, yeah, this is a Wet n Wild eyeliner pencil. These, just to compare, this is the original size of those Wet n Wild pencils, and here's what's left of that white one. So this one has gotten a lot of love. This one is just not really showing up for me. I think the reason I kept this was because I used it to outline things when I did like body painting and face painting as opposed to the eye. But this one has definitely seen better days. And it kind of tugs at the skin. So I'm going to say goodbye to this. This is just so old at this point that I really don't need it. Alright, next up is this Jessie's Girl White Liner. This one I've had for forever. It's the same thing as the Wet n Wild one. It's a little brighter, but it's just, it's grabbing at the skin. It's not gliding on. It's really waxy. So I'm going to declutter this one as well. This one is a Smashbox Always On Gel Liner in Bubbly. This one's a little bit darker than the other ones that I have. I feel like these two from Sephora that I showed you belong in this particular thing. But this one's really pretty. I really like this color. It might be a little too dark for me to use on the waterline though. I could see myself using this in the inner tear duct maybe. I don't know. This one's a maybe. I'm going to think on that one because I don't know that I would use it because it's pretty, but it's a little too dark for my waterline. Alright, next up is this NYX Faux White in Linen. So it has a white base, but it comes off as like pink. These were really cool. I haven't used this in a while, but this one I really like on the waterline because it's just pink enough that it's not stark white, but it's not too pink that it makes your eyes look like it's doused in Pepto or that you've been smoking a little something something. But keeping that because it's still really creamy and I like it. Here's another faux white. This one is in White Smoke and it has this lavender base to it. So I'll do it right next. Ooh. Oh, I forgot how pretty that is. Look how gorgeous that is. I am keeping that. It just it glid on. Is glid? It glided. It glided on so smoothly. I know it's not white, but oh, it's so pretty. It's definitely a pastel color that I really enjoy. Okay, I'm probably going to get a lot of laughs for this one. This is really old, by the way. This is a Kat Von D, so not KVD Beauty, but Kat Von D. Sephora exclusive liquid eyeliner in Love Metal. So it's a beautiful gunmetal color, but I can tell you this tip barely bends. It's like really stiff and obviously no pigment. This is so old. It's so gross. Garbage for sure. I've had that way too long. Next one is this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Pots and Pans. This one was a nice silver base. I used this many times for costume looks. So it has a nice sheen to it, but it's also not so metallic that it just blinds you. I definitely have some costume looks coming up, so I'm going to keep this. Alright, next up is this e.l.f. Shimmer Eyeliner Pencil. It doesn't have a name, I guess. This one is in like a gunmetal gray. Ooh, that's pretty. It's like a steel blue almost. It's a darker gray. It's shimmery. Look at how pretty that is. And then there are these other colors that I was telling you about. Oh, that's really pretty. It took a little warming up, but I feel as though it's got this really cool, almost blue tone to it. So I am keeping that. I can see myself using this with blue makeup. Oh, okay. I have some ideas on this. It's always a good idea to go through your collection and see what inspires you. Next up is this Jessie's Girl eyeliner in Silver Frost. This one has seen better days. Let me sharpen it. Oh, okay, this is still really nice. It definitely has more of a blue vibe to it. It is really pretty. I forgot how pretty this is. So here's the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in that Pots and Pans Silver. This one is more gray. This one is just so nice. Okay, keeping that. Another Jesse's Girl liner. This one is in Gunmetal. So very similar. I'll do it right next to it. Oh, except this one's not going on. Okay, there it goes. This one's just a tad bit darker, but I'm not really liking how that one applies. It's just really sheer. You have to really push. So I'm going to declutter this one because it didn't go on as creamy as this one. And I like this e.l.f. one a little bit better. Yeah, I'm going to declutter this one. This is a JLB liquid eyeliner. I did a video on these JLB liners a long time ago. This has been in my collection for way too long. I already know I'm going to declutter this, but I did a video because I think I found this at Ross or TJ Maxx and I did a whole video on it, so I just have that linked up in the cards if you're interested. Yeah, this stabbed me. This is going in the trash. Right, next up is the Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. This one is really old. It's still really creamy. Oh yeah, that's still really nice. So I need to figure out where to put these because I have these bases here in my base drawer. So I have this white one from Sephora, which I like better because it's so super creamy. I don't think I'm going to use this NYX one. I need to go through this drawer as well. That's another day. Yeah, I'm going to declutter this NYX one. It's old. It has seen better days. Next up is this Buxom one in I'll Be Waiting. This is also a gunmetal. This is way creamier than the Jesse's Girl one, but this one's still creamy. It applies beautifully. I'm keeping this one. And then last but not least is this Fantasy Makers Enchanting Body Crayon. Fantasy Makers is a Wet n Wild brand. This I used to use all the time, but I don't gravitate towards it. It's a glitter pen in kind of this waxy gel base. It's really pretty, but you can't use it on the eyes because it goops up. It's cream, and I feel like there's better products now. I use this for like the body. Yeah, it's time to get rid of it. It's so old. I haven't reached for this in so long, so that's going in the garbage. Alright, back to these two. I'm going to keep the Palladio white eyeliner because I decluttered the other white ones. And then this champagne color, it's going on rough, so I'm going to declutter that one too. But I'm keeping the white one. So that's all that I'm keeping. So, yay to simplicity. Alright, so that is my declutter of my brown and kind of neutral tone eyeliners. I know I didn't get rid of many, but I feel like I can at least go through this and feel confident that they all work and hopefully be inspired to use more browns because I like how brown eyeliners look on my eyes. I just need to push myself to use them more. So yeah, thanks for joining me. Please be sure to click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell icon to be alerted for new videos, and click the thumbs up button to let YouTube's algorithm know to share my video with others. And I hope you all have a wonderful, fantastic day. I'll see you next time. Mwah. Stay electric. Bye.